Howdy, y'all. My name is Austin Underwood, and this is my leader observation presentation. So I interviewed Julia Burke, and this is a picture of here on the right. So Julia Burke started off her career as a lawyer, and after a few years, she decided that that wasn't what she wanted to do with her life. And so she went back to college and got a degree in college counseling, and she became a college counselor in 2018. When I met her after she helped me apply to colleges and then also my sister 2 years later. And she has continued helping me and has continued to be a part of my life because she's helped me apply to summer internships and summer jobs all throughout my college career. So when I asked her about her leadership concepts, the two that she said were transformational leadership and trade approach. So, the emergence of transformational leadership as an important approach to leadership began with a classic work by political sociologist James McGregor Burns titled Leadership. In his work, Burns attempted to link the roles of leadership and followership. He wrote of leaders as people who tap the motives of followers in order to better reach the goals of leaders and followers. Traits referred to a set of distinctive characteristics, qualities, or attributes that describe a person. They are inherent and relatively changing over time. Taken together, traits are the internal factors that comprise our personality and make us unique. So, talking a little bit more about the concepts, in talking about leadership, Ms. Burke worked with two other women in her college counseling office. Of the three, she seemed to be the leader as she always spoke the most and handled all the phone calls and correspondence. But the leadership we discussed when I interviewed her was the leadership I experienced between myself and Mrs. Burke as an advisor or counselor. And for the trade approach, Mrs. Burke is very intelligent. She is a lawyer and she speaks other languages. And she also started another company for travel. She's very extroverted and makes you feel at ease. Since she talks so much, even though I don't talk, I always feel like we are having a conversation. So, for her leadership examples, transformational leadership explains and expects that the leader and follower have a close relationship, which was the case when I worked with her in high school. It also expects that the leader adapts after interaction with the followers, which I noticed in my interview. And because of that, I think that Mrs. Burke is a strong role model. I asked Mrs. Burke if she considers herself an extrovert, and she said yes. Her answer was, I have never met a stranger. I think she talks a lot because she is trying to connect with the person. She went on to explain that an introvert gets their energy from being alone, but that they can also be very sociable. And an extrovert gets their energy from other people. And I completely agree with that. As to where I think she would fall on the Blake and Mooton's leadership grid, I think that she would fall under team management. The 9-9 style places a strong emphasis on both tasks and interpersonal relationships, promotes a high degree of participation and teamwork in the organization, and satisfies a basic need in employees to be involved and committed to their work. The following are some of the phrases that can be used to describe the 9-9 leader. Stimulates participation, acts determined, gets issues into the open, makes priorities clear, follows through, behaves open-mindedly, and enjoys working. So for my leadership summary, I definitely learned that most work is collaborative. I've had two summer jobs and worked on plenty of group projects to know that most tasks in life are not solitary. I appreciated that she listened to me and even took my side against my parents sometimes. I have learned to listen to all the sides before making an informed decision. Two of her sayings that have always stuck with me and influenced me are the early bird gets the admissions worm. The early bird gets the everything worm classes, summer study abroad, jobs, internships, concert tickets, everything, and getting things done in case the zombie apocalypse hits. That last saying was because I tend to procrastinate. She never let me submit a single college application on the day it was due, in case the internet went out or the Common App crashed. As you can imagine, now I think about her every time my internet goes out and I'm trying to turn in a paper at the last minute. And these are my references. Thank you.